Hello and welcome into the video for this Seiko. This is a kinetic and it's a diver's style watch with quite a big watch face actually. It's around about 45 millimeters from the distance from that edge to here where the crown is, a little bit smaller with the crown guards and the crown out of the way. It's not a screw down crown, it's just a standard one. It's unsigned, but it is quite attractive. Let's let the camera catch up. And the case itself is in pretty nice order. Solid links on the bracelet and a few minor marks here and there. The clasp itself, a few light scratches, double pushers, pressed steel clasp, and so on and so forth. Hollow end links and an exhibition case back, which is a nice touch actually. You can show your friends and talk to them, bore them in the pub about the kinetic movement that Seiko made. A brief explanation then of the Seiko kinetic. It's a sort of belt and braces approach. You get a battery which is known as a capacitor. So it's a rechargeable cell, like a button cell. It looks just like a battery cell, but it is rechargeable, and it does have specialist tangs to connect within the mechanism and the movement, because there are electronics, coils and things inside, as well as the rotary movement. So you might be able to just see the rotor spinning in there. So as you move the watch, the rotor spins and generates a electrical current to charge the battery. So when you've got a brand new watch with a brand new capacitor, you get about 6-7 months of power reserve, so it can be set down and it'll still be ticking several months after you've set it down, which for an automatic watch with a coil spring, with a general spring, that winds up normally about 72 hours is absolutely maximum for those, but and more like 42 hours. So you set it aside at the weekend and you get back to it, you've got to reset the time. So with these, you get the rotary automatic type movement, but with the ability that it's always set to the right time, several weeks and months later. Some different kinetics have have different power reserves, so some are days, some are weeks, but this 5M82 is into the months. This is one of the later kinetics. I'm quite a fan of Seiko kinetics. I get through a few, and this one's not bad looking at all. It is big though, it's got some heft to it, but the bracelet articulates down nicely. Let's just show you that. So it hangs nice and straight down, like so, and it does have this pusher at the top right hand corner too, and that will give you a power reserve. Now this one's capacitor is on its way out. You can see it double ticking there, and that is the end of life battery warning. When you press this pusher, the power reserve meter should go up, and it spins round to 30 seconds to indicate full charge, and less from there to indicate a lower charge. So if this was a brand new capacitor fully charged, I'd hit the pusher and that seconds hand would spin round to 30 seconds, advanced 30 seconds to indicate full charge. At the moment it does work, but I've just let it run down in my box, and I've given it a bit of a shake this morning just to get it going for this purpose of this video, but it's a shame I haven't shaken it more to show you the power reserve. So we've got an applied Seiko logo, we've got a framed date window, we've got quite nice looking hands there, and I shall try and see if I can get them as best as possible. Maybe we can get some magnification into the, there we go. And they are loomed in glow green. You can just make out some very minor marks to the watch face. I mean, most of this is lint and dust. It's always very difficult to get a good clean shot of an immaculate watch face, but this one has been worn, but it's it's pretty tidy, as you can see. So again, a nice coin edge bezel, brushing to the case, polishing to the sides, no screw down crown, I think I mentioned that, and this exhibition rear case. So what I can do here is replace this capacitor. I've listed it twice here on eBay to either with a brand new capacitor fitted, or if you want to keep the cost down and just use it as it stands with its capacitor in there at the moment. So the I mean, it's perfectly wearable and it does tell the time fine, but you just don't get that long power reserve from the battery. So I'm trying to operate the camera here back to there. The bezel spins, and there's a nice pleasant click to that. It's unidirectional. I would have thought this watch would have been about 250 quid new, I would have thought. It's got that sort of heft. It's quite heavy. I think it's 150 grams minimum with its strap. It's only 19 centimeters on the bracelet, so at the moment, if your wrist is bigger than 19 centimeters, you'll have to either change the strap or find spare links. But it does come with a box. It's not the original Seiko box, and there is a little pillow here, which it'll be transported in and shipped out. The date window's fine, that all looks nice. It's in black as well. That applied Seiko logo pops out quite nicely. Those end links sit quite nicely there, and it's not a, well, apart from that stainless steel clasp rattling away, but yeah, it's a nice sound. It's not, and it's built well. It's quite deep. It's 14.8 on the depth, and the case, as I said, was about 45 millimeters. The lug to lug length is, just give you a rough measurement, about 48 or so, not far off 49, getting up to 50. So it's a bigger watch. It wouldn't suit me too much actually at 16.75 centimeter wrist, but yeah, just a tad chunky for my liking. I prefer a 40mm, that's my sweet spot. That bezel is in nice order. It's not been worn a lot, it's been well cared for. The crystal's nice. The profile, that crystal just edges up over the bezel, as you can see. Sorry, there we go. And it is, I think it's domed, isn't it? It looks like it's, maybe it is flat. Make your mind up from just these pictures. Anyway, the video hopefully will translate to the overall condition of that watch. Kinetic 5M82 case oayo 45mm diver kinetic, and I think that's about it. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.